What's going on, everyone? Let's cover this new update on Granblue that just came out. So if we go down here, we see added a new challenging quest, the Final Vision. Clear the Toe Bahamut's Rage to unlock this quest, which of course, us hardcores have already done that. Got almost 170 hours in the game. I had to take a break though. Added sigils with new traits to the Knickknack Shack Treasures trait. These sigils will become available after clearing the Final Vision. There's new trophies. I love going after trophies. I got the platinum in this game, if you guys didn't know. Yeah, that's right. I'm badass like that. Camera sensitivity and aim sensitivity each now have two separate settings for vertical and horizontal movement speed. The maximum sensitivity for each setting has been raised from 10 to 20. That's good. You know, there definitely was some camera issues in this game. I would have liked more adjustments. Sometimes it just felt like it would just take over the screen if you're in a certain angle on a map and it just gets chaotic. So it's good to see that they added camera smoothing and battle camera correction to game options, which is good because that's what I was just talking about. And then this right here is just, I guess, just an optional feature. Added the clear voice feature to audio options. Now going down to quests, they now added Tales of Bahamut, Rage, and we look at the Automa God Strikes Back, and the Final Vision include Proud Difficulty Quest. Yeah, we kind of already knew that. The effective characters section on the quest selection screen now displays characters controlled by other players in your session. That's interesting. Added treasure chest icons to dropped items displayed on the results screen of boss type quests to designate which chest they were obtained from. That's a cool quality of life update, for people to just have it easier to know that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's welcomed. Now going to the online multiplayer aspect. They fixed an intermediate bug that prevented stat scaling even when power adjustments was turned on. Okay. Lowered the scaling degree of HP and attack stats when matching players who have power adjustments turned on. Okay. The only thing about power adjustments, like, I don't know, I just don't think people care about that anymore. Everyone kind of plays with it off, but, I could see why I guess they still want to mess around with it because, you just want the biggest player pool that you want for endgame. Fixed a bug where after matching with players who had power adjustments turned on, visual effects for fully awakening weapons wouldn't display. From a aesthetic point of view, yeah, we definitely want that fixed. Fixed a bug that prevented a player from rejoining the same session as if a network error had occurred during that session. That's incredibly annoying. And I tried out something recently. That network error crap is still there. Hopefully, they get that fully resolved because I'm not really a fan of that. And this makes people want to do premates only. Even though premates are the way to go because you know who you're playing with and how competent some people are, unless you're kind of like grabbing some new people and you can progress together. But sometimes just playing with randoms can be frustrating. But we'll see how that goes with the new fight. Going down to general, auto target switching shall no longer switch to an ice pillar on Mount Negilith whenever the original lockdown target is destroyed or lost. I have no idea about that. I don't even remember that, but cool. Just the camera to stay centered on a locked-on foe that's far away whenever possible. That's good. Just a camera lock-on behavior during the Tale of Bahamut's Rage quest. Never had an issue with that. But cool if it affected other people. Adjusted the amount of link time extension granted by attacks, which was known to have caused link time to be extended for longer than intended. Interesting. So you could kind of say, I guess, if we were used to that, that's a bit of a tone down. Added visual and audio indicators to notify a player if their buffs have been removed. It's like an MMO quality of life improvement right there. I welcome that. Fixed a rare bug where a player wasn't able to aim throwable objects while playing online. I don't think that's an interesting thing for me to really worry about. I never had that issue. But I guess maybe they want to do that because in this fight coming up with Lucy, you can throw the swords when you DPS them down, so maybe they wanted to make sure that that was functional and fluid. After this, it's literally talking about adjusting, maybe toning down, or fixing any issues. And the biggest thing here that you guys are going to see between all the characters that a lot of people were making videos showing how high their DPS was on the training dummies is going to be toned down a lot. And what I'm talking about is dodge, cancel, ability, full charge hits. Like, you know, you're playing Percival, and I did a video on this, I'm going to update it. And you use an ability, but you dodge cancel real quick and then hold down the charge and it instant charges. That was not intended, guys. They fixed all that on all these characters. Some people are not going to be happy about this, but that's not the way it was originally designed. But going down here, this is all going to talk about, you know, things with every single character in the game. Like if we look at the Jetta, this is about modifications being made as a result of this change when it comes to art level resets. So we see skill cooldown shortening effect that comes from raising his arts level, from overdrive surge, from the SBA gauge fill rate by certain square and triangle attacks. And on PC, you guys know what that is, whatever that is. Adjusted the SBA gauge fill rate given by certain skills. Adjusted the amount of SBA gauge that is redistributed by conduction. For the Jetta players, you guys know what this is all about. Fixed a bug that prevented him from dodging right after performing an aerial barrage. Fixed a bug that altered Gran and the Jetta, same person, his movement speed while they were charging power rays. Catalina, she's done pretty well as we see here. There's not much to fix on her, except like, you know, certain skills that provide a combo skip effect after activation would need to be fully activated. That's what I'm talking about, guys. The dodge, cancel, full DPS. That right there is what a lot of people are not going to be happy about. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Definitely those that did the training dummy, you know, meta videos. I myself done that privately, but I kind of felt like there was always something off with that. It would have been nice if it was real, but I felt like it wasn't intended. So that's gone now. And then you guys see that right there. You can kind of read along. Rackham, he doesn't really have that issue. So they fix things and that, you know, were an issue. Like, you know, Rackham players should know this, where he didn't gain duration additional effects if he was under the invincibility effect. And fixing a bug that caused Bullseye Blast to charge to a lower level while playing online. Fix a bug that caused the damage cap of aerial barrages to work incorrectly. Lowered the damage cap of Slag Shot. So, Rackham is pretty strong. Io, same thing here. She didn't have very much issues with her. You guys can kind of see that right there. So Healing Winds needs a bigger area. Eugene fixed a bug in Chapter 6. It's not huge, but I guess if people experience this in their Eugene main, where you will remain in a fixed position when trying to aim. Fixed a bug where grenades wouldn't stick to certain foes. Fixed a bug where Eugene didn't gain intercept additional effects if he was under the invincibility effect. Fixed a bug where some rack dealt less hits when under specific conditions. Fixed a bug where grenades became less powerful. So actually, he's going to be toned up because there was a bug. Rosetta fixed a bug after casting Lost Love during link time. The effect provided by the enhanced roses link time mastery wouldn't trigger for replanting roses. Fixed a bug that displayed the wrong element for Lost Love. And Ganagoza, same thing. Mostly bugs here, as we see. And then extended the input buffering window for charging following a combo finisher, quickening the transition timing into charging following a combo finisher. Now, Fairy definitely got adjusted because there's some things that people were exploiting with her. Adjusted how high a foe is launched by a launch attack, and hits from air combos are now easier to land. That's positive for her. Lowered the SBA gauge fill rate given by launch attacks and aerial barrage. That's a tone down. Fixed a bug where pets would link attack a foe different from the one you were locked onto. So the annoyance fix. Fixed a rare bug where link time wouldn't trigger a fairy dodge after a link attack. That's good. Implemented measures to mitigate link attacks from missing due to certain terrain. That's positive. Fixed a bug that prevented fairy from dodging while casting Sikkim GG. Fixed a bug where the effective area of benediction was smaller than it appeared on the screen. That's kind of like what happened with Io. So you see, she's getting the same thing there. And then that's a damage cap fix right here, as we see. Fixed a bug that will sometimes cause positive effects of skills to not be granted if the skills were activated right after a skybound art. And then Narmaya, we see there's not much wrong with her. So, just only a few things here, guys. Lancelot, even better. It was just an online multiplayer issue where upon entering linked time with the supplementary damage effect, Lance would retain that effect indefinitely. Yeah, that's kind of OP. And then Vayne, he has charge. So it's the same thing here. Fixed a bug where certain skills that provide a combo skip effect after activation wouldn't need to be fully activated to provide that effect. Percival's going to get hit hard too. I already see it coming. Fixed a bug that prevented Vayne from performing a combo finisher despite pressing triangle right after a link attack. Fixed a bug that sometimes prevented Vayne from immediately attacking after dodging if he dodged in the middle of a beatdown combo. And Percival, same thing here we see. Skip effect. It's what I was saying, guys. It's gone, so we're gonna have to play it the right way. I've been doing that. I used it, but I kind of felt like, it was gonna be gone one day, and I was right. Also, another thing with Percival is that if you launched the rotor, which you thought circle flames, where it's kind of circling and doing a bunch of AoEs consistently, it would supersede if you would wait for it to run out any attack that you would do after that. It would just spike your damage up. So that's toned down along with the dodge cancel tone. So a lot of people may be annoyed with that, but remember, guys, it wasn't intended. So we're gonna have to see, how that goes. And I did a video already to show you guys what that means. So you're gonna see. I'll post that video right after this. Extended the input buffering window for a second charged attack following the first charged attack. So they're extending the input buffering window for the second charge. It's something to think about, guys. So, fixed a bug where the charge speed of triangle wouldn't speed up despite being charged after an air combo. So yeah, you could do an air combo and then get that charge effect. So now with Percival, to get the charge effect, you're going to have to do the ability, you're going to have to do the link attack, and you're going to have to do the air combo. You cannot do the dodge cancel anymore, guys, and I will show you in the video and prove that. Siegfried, there's not much wrong with him. There was something preventing him from dodging right after performing an arrow barrage, so he's fine. And then we look at Cagliostro. Adjusted how high foe is launched by a launch attack and hits from air combos are now easier to land. Extended the input buffering window for a second charge attack after following the first. It's the same thing with Percival. Same situation here, guys. Objects transmuted as part of a link attack should now hit foes with greater accuracy. That's positive. Fixed a bug where Cagliostro recovered from Glaciant or held under whenever another party member's attack landed. She wouldn't flinch to those hits. Interesting. Let's go down to Yoda. Come on. He's short and that's his name. We get it, guys. Fixed a bug where the triangle attack wouldn't counter if Yoda was under the invincibility effect. Fix a bug that prevented Yoda from dodging right after performing an aerial barrage. So we see that this bug was probably affecting certain characters because it seems to be similar for certain characters. Fixed a bug that displayed the wrong element for Flashing Void. Going down to Zeta. Fixed a bug where if Zeta had the supplementary damage effect, the extra attacks from that effect would trigger a loop combo. That's OP. Fixed an intermediate bug where the damage cap of Infinite Wonder would be superseded by damage caps of other attacks. Same thing that kind of happened to Percival. And then Versaraga fixed a bug where certain skills will provide a combo skip effect. There it is again, guys. We know what that is. It's that charge skip effect. That's gone. Same thing again with it, guys. We know what that is. It's gone. Fixed a bug where if it dodged right after activating Atonement, he would only gain the substitution effect. So that's positive. Fixed a bug that prevented it from dodging right after performing an arrow barrage. Same thing again. You see similar bugs between characters. So there's something in the coding that's affecting characters. Fixed an intermediate bug that reduced its movement speed while he charged his triangle attack. Now going down here, this is just about like fixing stuff with items. Added a warning about the party having less than 4 members before going into certain sections of Chapter 4. Fixed a bug that prevented players from obtaining the Remnants trophy. I've heard a lot of people talk about certain trophies being bugged. Definitely when it came to Lyria's Journal and getting the Wee Pincers. And then we see a trophy fixed right here from the Ultimate Trophy achievement. Fixed a bug that prevented normal story progression to chapter before chapter 0 was played via chapter select before clearing chapter 0. If you were affected by this bug, Quitting a chapter should restore progression. Fixed a bug that prevented players from obtaining trophies related to the Wii Pincers side quest line and opening treasure chests. That sucks because you couldn't get your platinum if you were going for it. Like, I got my platinum, it didn't affect me, but why other people? I don't know. I'm just glad it's fixed. And for those who just got their platinum, congratulations. Fixed a bug where entries weren't unlocked properly in the Places tab of the glossary in Lyra's journal. Adjusted the speed of the mastery's cursor. That's cool. Good. Adjusted the visibility of the compass when in darker areas. Adjusted the playback condition of the voice lines when transmuting sigils. You guys know what that means. That little like grunty voice line. And then there's more bug fixes. So overall, this is a big update. I'm glad to see that they're fixing a lot of things. What I would like to see is the network error permanently fixed. But maybe that's going to take some more time. But this is basically it, guys. So the only thing to cover after this is to show you the Dodge cancel video where things got canceled. As far as you being able to get that full charge. And I will do that. Anyhow, guys, good luck out there on Lucy, and like and subscribe if this helps. Peace, guys. I'll be doing more videos when it gets updated or if anything else comes up.